Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Virtual Sanctuary. This session is going to be really nice full body Pilates workout, so it's going to challenge all the parts of the body. You're going to feel fully mobilized, and I hope you enjoy. We're actually going to start with some core work first, so we're going to come into a high plank position. So we're going to have the hands just sort of shoulder distance apart, then we're going to send the legs back and tuck the toes under into your high plank. From here, we're going to take an inhale. We're going to exhale to push up into your downward facing dog stretch and then travel back into a high plank. And we'll just do one more of those. So pushing up, exhale, and then inhale, travel back. And holding this high plank position, I want you to bring the left knee into the left elbow and then tap the foot back. And then the right knee comes in and then we tap back. So we're just walking through each side. So we're going to go for 4 more. 3, good, 2, keep breathing, last one, hold it here, lower those knees down and just stretch through the front of the body, extending the spine, and then from there tuck the toes back under. We find that high plank position again, and this time we're just going to take a little bend of the knees, take an inhale, exhale, shoot up and forwards, inhale and inhale, so really getting into the upper body strength and those core muscles. We go for 3 more. 2. Last one. We're then going to do some walking. So we walk the feet in and back, and then we change the foot that comes in first. So alternating sides. Last one. And then just jump those feet back so you're in a kind of comfortable position like so. We're going to twist to the side and lift one arm up. So I'm going with my left arm up towards the ceiling, come back through center, twist and lift the right. So we're twisting and reaching, twist and just pivot on the balls of your feet. And we're going to go for 2 more. Last one. Hold it there with your right hand down and your left arm up. From here, we're going to drop the hips and push up. Drop and lift. And we can add the arm lengthening over the body as well. So we can come in and lift. In and lift. 2 more. Down and lift. Hand comes down. Let's swap over. Same on the other side. So we're dropping those hips to the mat. And then we're pushing up again. Inhale, exhale, and feel free to add that arm over the body. In and reach, down and reach. Last 2. Last one. Come back into that high plank position, and we're going to hold it here and do some fast running in. So we're going to go one at a time, almost jogging on that spot. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower those knees down, bring yourself back to a child pose stretch. Woo! Good, rolling that spine up. Woo, I'm out of breath already. We're gonna take one foot forwards, the right foot forwards, and just lean in to that little hinge. Just to get your breath back, finding that stretch through the front of the hips. And then take your left foot forwards, same thing on that side. Hinging in, getting that stretch. Good. So knees come down, take the hands to the mat, swing the legs around, shuffle the bottom forwards, and then we're going to take a little roll back. So reaching those arms in front of you nice and long, lengthen through the spine, nod the chin and roll yourselves all the way back. So you're resting now with your head down on the mat. So bringing those legs in to a double knee fold, we're just going to flip those feet so they're now flexed. And I'm going to take those knees around in a circle. So I'm connecting the inner thighs, connecting the feet as much as possible. There'll be some slight shifting, but just try and keep them connected as much as you can and rolling around through that back, almost imagining giving yourself a back massage. And this is going to work that whole core area. Change direction. And just remember to keep the jaw soft, the tongue relaxed. Try and stay soft through the upper body. And that will just help your breathing regulate as well. Good, so we've done a few there in that other direction. So we're now going to take those knees apart and point the toes. We're going to send one away, circle that leg around, draw that knee back in. Other leg goes away, circle and in. If this feels too much, you can always take your hands underneath the bottom, and that just adds a little bit more support to your body. Okay, so let's just do one more each side. So reach away, circle, draw it back, and then the left side, circle, and then draw it back. Hug both knees in and just flex those feet, spread the toes, and then just scrunch the toes up, and then one more, flex the toes. From here, we're going to nod the chin, reach the hands forwards, and then we're going to send those legs up towards the ceiling. We're going to send the right leg down, lower with control, bring it back in, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, draw it back. And if you want to, you can always take your hands behind the head to support your neck here. This is quite a challenging deep core exercise. And we're going slow on purpose. I can feel my body shaking. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift. One more each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, knees come in, just give them a hug, rest the head down and just roll your head from side to side and enjoy that release. From here, we're gonna go into the 100. So we're gonna curl up head, neck and spine again, and we're gonna start in this position. We're gonna breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, and out. So you just keep breathing and beating the arms up and down from the shoulders, and you've got that nice curled up flexed position of the spine. We want to maintain that as we work through the 100. Now, to make it harder, to go more advanced, just send the legs away and continue beating through the arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in. Really engage those legs, so point the toes, get some lovely engagement through the legs. We go for one more, and out, 2, 3, 4. Hug those knees in, reach arms and legs straight through to double leg stretch. So we hug the knees, we reach the arms away, we circle around, give them a hug, and then reach and circle. When you do that circle with the arms, just keep the arms in front of the body so you're not going back too far to come out of that nice flexed, curved position of the spine. All right. Make that your last one. Hug the body in, rest the head down, and just a gentle roll from side to side to release that back. Lovely. And then from there, just taking the feet down, and we wind through that spine just to create some movement and mobility through the back. So we're going to do a spine curl, but we're going to lead with the right side first. So you're going to tilt the tailbone towards you and then curl the spine up, but the right hip will be leading the way. So you can see there's a slight lift. I'm exaggerating a bit more for the camera, but you can see I'm lifting up with that right side. At the top, you want to find center and then roll down and wheel through that spine through center. Okay, so now we're gonna go up on the left side. So I'm gonna tilt my tailbone towards me, imprint that lower spine, but slightly lift up that left side. At the top, find that square position and then roll it down bone by bone, just keeping the feet sort of really grounded, the toes spread. So here we go, tucking under, leading up with that right side, up we go. Find square and then rolling down from that square position. Tucking under, let's exhale on the lift. Inhale to hold, find square. Exhale, roll down through center. And let's go up through center just to sort of finish this sequence off. Holding at the top there, we just take the arms up towards the ceiling, palms facing towards the knees. Now I'm going to take my elbows down towards the floor and I'm going to open my knees at the same time. I'm then going to hold this position for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly push back up and reach away. So let's go again. We're controlling that movement out. We're getting a stretch through the hips, through that pelvis area, and then we're pushing up. But if you notice, my tailbone is not touching the mat here, so I'm opening up, still keeping that space between the tailbone and the mat, and then pushing up again. So we're actually working into these bottom glute muscles as well. So let's go slow down for 2. We push up for 2. Drop for 2. And lift for 2. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Last one. Exhale. Breathe in. So now we're going to stay down in this position and you're just going to bounce those knees up and down. We drop and drop, little pulses. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just out on the edges of my feet there and then drawing the knees back. And then just send the arms long and roll the spine down. We're going to send the legs long now. And we're just going to take the body up and over into our full body roll up. So inhale, exhale, nod the chin, find that lift and momentum through the body, over we go. And at the top, I want you to take hold of your left ankle and then draw it back down with you just for a nice deep stretch behind that leg. So if you're here and you've got your knee bent, that's okay. Just maybe try and open up. See if you can walk the hands up the leg. See if you can go a little bit further each time, and you'll find your flexibility will just increase the more times you practice and do Pilates. So we're here now. We've got the other leg long. We've got this leg up. And then we're going to do a little swap. So we're going to take hold of the other leg and the other leg will go lower down. And then we swap. And then we swap. And it's just a gentle pull towards the face to get that stretch. Now, if that's too much, you can go into bent knees. Maybe take it into your single leg stretch where you're just taking hold of the top of the knee. You're still working the core muscles in that same way. Okay, so let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Hug both knees in, rest the head down. From here, we're going to flex the feet. Take your arms to the side and just send your legs away a little way. Draw them back in. And then reach the arms up and send the legs up towards the ceiling. Hands come down. We press like we're closing the door. We draw the knees in. We take the arms up and away and we point the toes at the top. Arms come back down, flex the feet. Send the legs away, exhale, draw them in, reach the legs up towards the ceiling, take the arms back. Okay, so lots of mind-body coordination going on here. Now with the legs going away, it's really up to you how far you want to go with that. So if that feels too much to reach them straight, just go to about halfway, draw them in, and legs up and arms back. And again, you can always take your hands underneath the bottom and just repeat this movement if you're finding it too much. Just take it down a level, that's fine. All right, last 2. I don't know where we are now, I've lost track, but I'll join back in. And then we'll do one more. Okay, lovely. And then from there, just take those feet down, take the feet as wide as the mat, and then arms going out of the way because we're going to go into a nice nourishing roll through the legs. I absolutely love this movement. It's really good. It spirals through from your toes, through the knees, through your lower back, mid-spine, between the shoulder blades up to the head. You can even sort of bring the head in so the head can go to the opposite direction, back through center. And then the other way, and it's just so nourishing. Close the eyes if you want to. Good. All right, so just for a little bit of glute strength work, which is always good in Pilates, just bringing your feet back in. We're going to roll that spine back up again to where it was earlier. So quite nice and high. You're relaxed and you're soft in the shoulders. And we're going to start marching through the legs. So we're just going to go 1, tap, in, tap, and you're just going to try and keep those hips level as you go. To make this harder, you can take your arms up towards the ceiling. We're then going to add a little pulse. So we're going to bring the knee in, we're going to drop, lift, and then take it down. Other leg, drop, lift, take it down. Drop, lift, tap. Drop, lift, and tap. Now we're going to do a double drop. So the knee comes in, we go drop, drop, tap. Drop, drop, tap. So really warming up. Drop, drop, and tap. In, and tap. Now we're going to hold this right knee in and we're going to roll all the way down, send the leg long, draw it back, roll all the way up, send the leg long and draw it back. So we're just repeating that sequence, getting length through the knee, and we're using the power of the glutes to control that movement going up and down the body. Yeah, so we're rolling up, find that length, draw it in, rolling it down, away, draw it back, last one. And at the very top here, I want you to send that leg long if you can, and we finish with 8 pulses. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that foot down, release the spine, soles of the feet together, open up to butterfly pose. Breathe wide in and exhale. And then just take the knees back. Let's stretch the glute that we just worked. So if we place that left ankle on top of the right knee, curling up through the body, take hold of the back of that right thigh, hug it in towards you, rest the head, and just feel that nice deep glute stretch. Lovely. And then from here, if you keep this positioning of the legs and just take the arms back to the side, see if you can roll that knee over, and then the same to the other side. And can you do it whilst keeping both shoulders intact with the floor? So rolling through, getting that beautiful releasing, rotation and mobilization work through your spine. Keep the upper body relaxed. Try and let that jaw go. One more. And then we bring it back to center. Okay, so we're gonna roll that spine all the way back up again. So tucking under, and this time we're gonna go with this left leg. So take the arms away if you can, keep them down if you want to, that's okay. We're gonna roll the spine all the way down, lengthen that left foot away, draw it in, push down with that right foot to get the lift, and then reach the leg away. So it goes in, rolling down, reach, and in, rolling up, reach, in, rolling down, reach, and in. I'm just trying to keep my breath regular and relaxed as I do this. My right glute is working hard each time to contract. It has a little bit of a moment to relax when the tailbone comes down. And then we're going to hold it up here. We're going to reach that left leg up towards the ceiling and just do 8 little drops. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Draw that leg down. Take the right ankle on top of the left knee. Curling up, wrap your hands around the back of that left thigh so you can pull the leg towards you and get that nice deep stretch over on that right side. Really nice. Holding it there. Breathing in, just beginning to relax yourself down, take the arms wide, and we can just roll the legs over one way and then the other way. Releasing and mobilizing through that lower back. Nice work. Okay, so we've done a bit of upper body in plank. We've worked the core. We've tapped into the glutes now. I just want to do a little bit more core before we come up to finish off. We're going to take the hands back behind the head now to support the neck. Lift the elbows up just so you can see them, and then nod the chin and curling up through center. From here, we're going to take the right knee up and then the left knee. And what we did earlier was we connected them and we did these little circles. So just try that again with the head, neck, and spine up. And then change direction. I then want you to then just let the knees flow over to the left-hand side, and you're coming up through center with the body. So you're exhaling, coming up, inhale, lower. And there's an element of trying to find that balance through the body. So my body just wants to go that way and collapse on the floor. So it's really challenging to keep the weight of the legs whilst you curl up through this movement. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Hold it at the top. Take those knees over to the right. Find your balance. And then lower the body down. Inhale. Exhale, nod the chin roll. Inhale, take it back. Exhale. Inhale, take it back. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale back. Last time. Exhale. Inhale. Ooh, yeah, that was good. Deep core work. Take the feet down. And then just take yourself into butterfly pose. Take a nice breather in. I do love this position for just taking a mid kind of sort of session break. Inhale wide. Exhale. Let it go with a sigh. So let's roll ourselves over into 4-point kneeling. Coming onto all fours, knees below the hips, hands below the shoulders, and just take it into a lovely cat-cow stretch, just rolling up through the spine, and then lift up the other way. And rolling to release, and then lifting to extend. Just tuck the toes under, bring your hands towards your knees, and just give those feet a nice big stretch and a roll. Good. And then just dropping the heels down, fingertips to the toes, and then just slowly wind up that spine all the way to a standing position. Here, I want you just to raise the right knee up. I want you to travel forwards, reach the leg and the arms away, and I want you to come back up to standing with control. So we're going to speed that up a little bit. So let me focus on something. So here we go. Reach, inhale, lift. Exhale, reach, inhale, lift, and 3, and lift, and 2, and lift. Last one, reach. Can you hold that reach position and just tap the toe down and lift it up again? So tap and lift, just as far as it feels comfortable. And working through that supporting leg, you'll see my supporting leg is bent here, and you might feel some work happening on that side. I can definitely feel something going on. Last one, and then bring the feet back together. We go with the other side. Left knee comes up. Find your balance, find your little focus spot to look at. And then we go reach, and then up, and reach, and lift, and reach, and lift, and reach, and lift. One more. Hold it, tap, and lift, tap, and lift. Just get that right leg to really work for you now. Keep that bend, keep focused. And it's almost like your body is about to jump off the end of the mat. So it's that sort of feeling of springing up. And 2 more. Last one. Good, bring those feet back together. Really nice. So we'll finish with a Pilates roll down, just feet hip distance apart, taking a breath in. And exhale as you nod the chin. Begin to roll through that spine, taking the body down. Really opening up the back and letting that neck just hang. Take a breath in and exhale, rolling all the way up. Amazing. Oh, well done. Big shoulder rolls to finish. Inhale, up and back. Woo, nice work. So that was a really nice session just to tap into a bit of everything. So we did a bit of stretching on the legs, we did core, we did upper body, we did glutes, we did a bit of balance work. So come back to that one if you just want a bit of everything. Yeah, that's a good one to do. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.